The new Meta glasses, are they worth it for beauty professionals? I'm Hope from Health to Beauty Nails if you're new, and I'm a nail tech who specializes in pedicures. I do a lot of content specifically for Instagram, and so I wanted to try out the new Meta glasses to see if it would be a worthwhile tool to revolutionize the way that I do content. I have used a lot of different tools over the years to create different kinds of content, and nothing has been the perfect option yet. So enter the new Meta glasses. These are just clear lens glasses. They have a camera right over here on the left side so that you can record really cool personalized point of view clips. You can only record up to 60 seconds at a time, so you can't do super long form video, but you can stream directly to Instagram or Facebook without a time limit. So the only restrictions would be if the glasses overheat, which has happened to me, or if the battery dies on you. This is the carrying case, which is a very lovely case, and it's also where you charge them. So right down here, you can plug it in and it will charge the case. And then this case, once it's fully charged, can charge your glasses many, many times before the battery is out. If you have the Apple AirPods, it's a similar type of idea. So the glasses fit very snugly in there, but it is a little hard to take them out. I try to kind of grab the bridge-ish area without smudging the glasses when I'm taking them out. They are snugly packed in there. These are the RayBan Meta Wayfarer glasses, and these just have the blue blocking lenses, but you can also get sunglasses as well as transitional lenses, and you can also put in prescription lenses as well. This is what they look like on. I think they're actually pretty stylish. I really don't mind the way that they look at all. And I always use glasses in my work anyways to protect my eyes. So these seemed like a really good option for me. They are a little bit large for my face, so you can see they kind of slide down my nose. And especially because I'm looking down a lot, they often slide down my nose, so I have to press them up. So if I want to keep these, I'm gonna have to get some sort of like bridge stickers or something to keep them more so on my face. I think that these have pros and cons. Some pros, they have some really cool speakers that are right here on the ear parts of the glasses, and the sound just goes directly into your ear and people around you can barely hear it at all, and it's very high quality. That's a really nice feature. I love that it's hands-free. You can literally just say, "Hey Meta, start recording," and now it's recording a clip. So you can see what I see directly in front of me. You're getting the behind the scenes of what my YouTube video looks like today, a little bit of my salon. A con though is, you'll see right here, I'm looking straight on to my hand, but because the camera is on the left, my hand is not perfectly centered in frame. But if I turn my head a little bit, that means that I am in frame. But imagine what this means if you're working. If you're working on a nail and you need to see, but your audience can't see, you're doing your work like this over time. So that's kind of awkward. That's definitely a con of these glasses. You probably also noticed too, when I was recording, a light does start shining on the right here so that the people around you know that you're recording, so you can't be like a secret peeping Tom. I've played with this quite a bit. I've used it in a few services. I'll insert some clips now. I've also done a live stream with it on Instagram, and it was really nice to be able to hands-free start recording. There's also a button on the top here that if you click it once, it will take a picture, or you hold it down to start recording. So you have multiple options. And if you're in service and your gloves are dirty and you don't want to be touching this, you can just say, "Hey Meta." It's a really cool option. Unfortunately, this is the biggest thing for me. It does not get very good quality up close. It has a really great wide lens, and I understand why they did that, but I think for beauty professionals, specifically if you're a nail pro that does a lot of content, you're not going to be able to get very high quality close up clips of what you're doing, which is what I find a lot of our audience wants to see. Also, because the camera is on your face, it's impossible to know if what you are looking at is actually in frame. So that's a little bit of a challenge too. For me, I found the most success when I was doing my callus work because I was a little further away from the foot, and it's actually nice to see a larger view of that in general. Again, you can't see super duper up close. Here is a clip of me working on a corn. I wanted to see how well you could see that. Unfortunately, it's not really the quality that I was hoping for. All that being said, I think it is very interesting and it's very useful to be able to show our audience exactly what we see when we are in service. That's really fascinating to people. This type of clip too, yes, I will have to export it and make sure that I'm blurring out my client's face. So there are other things to consider as well. But like I said, there are pros and cons to this. The quality is not quite there for up close shots, but it is very interesting to show personal point of view of what I'm doing in my service and in my daily salon. If you do want to get around that 60-second recording, there's a little hack you can do with Instagram Lives. First, go into your Instagram settings and make sure that your stories are automatically set to being archived. Then you can go into your Instagram Live and do what they call a practice live. That will not be publicly shown to your audience. It will just be a private live. Then once you're done with that, go ahead and close it and it will save to your archive. That way you can download that video and it's as though you've recorded a longer clip. That being said, I have noticed when you download those longer videos, the quality is not as high as when you're recording. So it's a little bit of a trade-off there. Another con is today when I was testing out the Instagram live stream feature, you can stream as long as you want to Instagram. There's no time restriction. I had to try several times. One of the times when I was using the glasses to stream, it kept disconnecting from Instagram. And I think that that's because maybe the Wi-Fi connection is not super strong in the salon. So that's something to consider. It kept disconnecting, which was very frustrating. And then I tried another time and the glasses were able to stay connected. But after about 15 minutes, I got a notification on my phone that my glasses were starting to get a little bit hot. And for best results, I should let them cool before streaming again. I went ahead and left them on and I was able to get another 10 or 15 minutes before they totally overheated and disconnected. So that also was not ideal. It doesn't seem like these are a great option for longer form videos or streaming indefinitely because they will overheat. Also, I'm looking at the temperature in my room and it's 64 degrees. So they got hot when it was only 64 degrees in here. I played with it a lot yesterday in 3 different services to get a range of different types of clips so I could see what I'm really working with. I tried looking at the client straight on. I also was sometimes turning my head to get a different view in the camera itself. If you're a beauty pro, I think that this would actually be a better option if you're a hairstylist because you have a whole head in front of you and it might be okay to have a wider point of view because you're not necessarily needing to get super up close to the hair. Maybe I'm wrong, but that would be my take on it. For nail professionals, if you want a lot of up close clips, it's not going to be the best tool for you, but if you do vlogging or you want to show something where it's your point of view, I think that it could be a really cool tool. So if this is something you're interested in, just know 60-second clips, you're probably not going to get super clear close-ups, but you can get an interesting wide angle of your personal point of view of what you're doing. I actually think that these would be a great tool for people who maybe do a lot of outdoorsy types of content or people who do cooking content because you don't necessarily need to be super up close and detailed with those types of clips. So here's where I'm left with these. I think that these might be a good addition to my content making tools, but it's not going to really replace anything. Unfortunately, I can't get as close as I would like, so I'm still going to have to use my phone and a mount for more up close shots. I can only get wide angles, which might be interesting to show personal point of view if I'm doing callus work, maybe even if I'm disinfecting my tools. I think that type of content would be interesting, but it's just an addition. It's not going to take the place of anything. And truly in the end, I have found the best type of quality videos to be made with my phone, which is what I'm filming on right now. Obviously, smartphones have come a long way. And for me, having a high quality camera on my phone is really primarily what I'm using it for. So nothing has been able to take the place of my phone at this time. I have tried many different arrangements in terms of content making, in terms of different types of cameras and mounts. So let me know if that would be something interesting to you to hear the different types of tools that I've used, if that would be useful for you in your own content creation. I know that everyone is always looking for the right type of content setup. So let me know if you would like to know what I am currently using and what I have learned over time of using different types of tools. So let me know your first impressions of this. Would you use these glasses? Do you think that they're worthwhile for nail professionals or beauty professionals? What type of content would you want to watch being made with these? And what kind of content would you be interested in making? Please let me know. I'm super curious. I am leaning towards keeping them because I think that there are still some ideas to be explored and experimented with. In the end, they're only $300, so it's not that big of an investment if you're using it as a business expense as well. Thanks so much for joining me today. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.
So we're going. Ha ha ha.